Hello and what's up everybody, how are you doing? This is Elijah Gishore. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, tap that subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me some other time. It's always a pleasure to have you here, and I appreciate your presence. Like I said, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the E in my name stands for exactly what you need. Now, the Worldcoin craze has finally caught up with Kenya, and today the Worldcoin team was at KICC, that is the Kenyatta International Convention Center, which also doubles up as the international symbol for Kenya, and that is where they were conducting some registrations, and thousands of Kenyans actually showed up. An estimated over 350,000 people showed up at KICC grounds today to have their optics or their iris scanned and taken so that they are able to receive this money. So I want to break it down to you. Maybe you're hearing Worldcoin for the first time. What is Worldcoin? How does it work? And I have very credible information that will really help you. In fact, today police were forced to disperse the crowds because they were really they were in their numbers, and they spread all the way from KICC all the way to City Hall. So the police were actually recommending to have this registration done in a stadium somewhere like Kasarani, Nyayo Stadium, somewhere that is a little bit secluded and will not cause a lot of traffic, so to speak. So what you are required to do once you register for this Worldcoin, you're required to have your iris scanned, and it is scanned via a silver orb. There's that silver orb that actually represents an eye. It looks like an eye, and then there's a place where you'll go and look at it, and your iris gets scanned. Why are they scanning your iris? Number one is to prove that you are a real human being in this era of open AI and artificial intelligence. There's so many robots operating as human beings, and therefore the founder of this Worldcoin, Sam Altman, who is also the founder of ChatGPT, actually wants people's iris to be scanned so that he's able to identify the real identity, meaning you are a human being, and the way to do that is using the eye scan. And people will argue, why don't you use a fingerprint instead of the eye scan? And the eye scan is one of the most safest biometric that you can use for somebody to identify, because for the fingerprint, it is susceptible to change. You can be able to alter the fingerprints easily, but it is very hard and nearly impossible for you to alter the iris, okay? As they appear is how they are used. So some people will argue, what about blind people? Okay guys, this iris scanner is not about scanning, it's not about the eyesight, it's about the configuration of the iris, okay? So a blind person still has the iris, but it's only that they cannot be able, they don't have the eyesight, but the iris configuration is what is important, not really the ability or the lack of ability to see. So once you get your iris scanned, you get an iris code, and they are getting this code so that nobody can be able, you get a unique code so that nobody will be able to actually use or duplicate the identity of another person, okay? So they will create a unique database of humans around the world. So far they're in over 35 countries, and their target, they have already reached millions, and maybe their target is to get to billions and things like that. And they're saying this unique identifier will not require you, they will not require to know your age, your country, or any other information whatsoever. They're just concerned about the iris, which is very unique to each human being, okay? The aim of Sam Altman, the founder, is to create a world ID, a world identification document. Of course, you have to be 18 years and above for you to be able to get this ID, and they are giving you a grant or some money, and this is actually what people are going to register for. So some altman decided that if you want to get these people, first of all, you need to give people money, bearing in mind the tough economic conditions around the world. So everybody wants the money, and so they're giving you 25 world coins. Remember, the world coin is a digital cryptocurrency, just like the Ethereum and the rest. Okay, it's a digital currency, cryptocurrency. And so once you get registered, you get 25 world coins that are currently trading at 2.32 US dollars. So if you do that multiplication, you get 58 US dollars. In Kenyan currency right now, according to today's exchange rate, which might change, it's 8,000 Kenya shilling. And this is a lot of money in Kenya. You can pay rent, you can buy food, you can do a lot of things. So people from all walks of life are going there for that that money, or what they are calling the incentive to register for this thing. And also you need to give your mobile phone number, and together with that they need a picture of yourself. So iris, mobile phone number, and a picture of yourself, and they generate that unique code that will be used as the unique identifier. Okay, so people are arguing, why are we taking this private data to? And the Worldcoin team is saying there will be what we call data delinkages. So once you've provided that information, they will delete that data and then remain with just the iris details. So everything that is collected will actually be deleted. You understand that? So this is where the trust issue comes in, because some people might not trust that information from this company because they actually don't know about it. They can't prove their data has been deleted. They can't prove where their data is going to be utilized or what the data is going to be utilized. Remember, data is very expensive right now, and somebody with your data, for example, a mobile phone number. If you're picking my mobile phone number right now as a company in AI, you have my picture, and right now, like in Kenya, to get even a mobile phone number is not that easy. A photo has to be taken, as your emails and all those kind of details, you have to transfer this money to your mobile phone. They have the names and things like that, registration. So people are really concerned about the data, but the company has assured them all this data will be delinked, or what we call deleted from their system. Okay. So Sam Altman also founded the ChatGPT, a very nice platform. I actually use ChatGPT and I like it and I recommend it a lot. Its accuracy is really, really high, and it's something that is very, very good for the day-to-day usage. I really recommend ChatGPT. So, like I've said, the iris is simply to distinguish between a human being and a robot, because right now there are so many robots in the world that can do anything, can create such a video, can reply to messages, are online on social media. So they wanted to create a database of human beings and not robots. Something I want you to notice that Worldcoin is not available in the United States because they failed the regulatory approval. They don't have the regulatory approval, and this begs a question. In African countries like in Kenya, they are already here. Even though the Commission of Data Protection is actually warning Kenyans about going there, but I was just wondering, is it that we don't have regulations, or our regulations are too weak, such that a company from somewhere can just come and start registering thousands of people just like that, and even when the Commission of Data Protection is still warning, the thing is still ongoing. But in the US, the regulations are a bit high, and they are not able to just go there and start registering people. So there has been a crackdown on digital currencies because some people feel they're used to for money laundering, for transferring dirty money, and also they give an unhealthy speculation as opposed to something like the stock exchanges, And so these things is what is causing a lot of commentaries, a lot of criticism for the Worldcoin and things like that. But yeah, we're waiting to see. The world is changing at a very fast rate, and maybe at the end of it all, you'll all be in Worldcoin. Personally, I'm not registered for the Worldcoin. Comment down below and tell me, have you registered for the Worldcoin? Are you going to register for the Worldcoin? I've seen a video do rounds on Twitter that, people are selling their soul to the devil, at what cost? How can somebody from nowhere come and give you like 8,000 or $58 in this tough economic time? So many things. But let us see how it goes. Time is actually the time. With the time, we will be able to actually unravel this mystery, whether it's a Ponzi scheme or things like that. We are waiting to see, and we are going to see what Worldcoin is all about. Okay, so they are talking about distribution of basic income into the world for millions of users. Yeah, so I would like to know how much some Altman is worth, because I don't understand how much money he has to give all that money. But yeah, they're talking about distribution of this income to the world and things like that. Yeah, waiting to see how far that goes as it unfolds. Okay. Yeah, so that is it about Worldcoin. That's the information at hand right now. I'll be updating you in terms of any new developments. We'll wait to see how this goes, and it's such a craze. It's something that has really taken the world by storm, particularly Kenya. In Kenya, some things are just go viral just like that. Like there was this mall along Thika Road, the China Square. It just came with such. I have realized people really want cheap things and free things, and I don't really blame them. I don't judge them. It's because of the tough economic times. Many people are unemployed. They don't have anything to do. So the moment you come and tell somebody who doesn't have an income that you're gonna give them 8,000 shillings, that's a lot of money. Even from somebody who is working, it's very hard for somebody to give you that kind of money. Okay, so I don't really blame people for the craze. It's not really what they want. And in fact, if you look at the people who are keeping off, they're probably people with other sources of incomes. They are people who are making money elsewhere, and they are seeing all these people going there like they are crazy. They don't care about the security and things like that. But in real sense, you have money. You see like 8K is nothing, but again, you can't give that person that 8,000 Kenya shillings. So it becomes something that is really, really difficult to unravel. But we've seen that in the past, Ponzi schemes actually take the world. Remember something like public likes, Ponzi schemes where you're supposed to refer people, use this link, join, things like that, and after that you keep referring more people. But when it comes to times where you want to withdraw that money, then it becomes impossible for you to actually get your money back and to actually cash your money and get it back. But anyway, guys, we will be here to check what becomes of this Worldcoin. Sam Altman is optimistic, and he says this is an ambitious project, and that the criticism actually gives him more energy to continue. Whether it succeeds or fails, at least he tried. And what else we don't know is that we might see other billionaires just actually coming up to try and replicate what Altman is doing and do their own retinal scans and things like that to create their own world coins. For instance, we saw Altman start the Chat GPT, then Bill Gates launched the Bard for Google and things like that. So we're waiting to see. Maybe we are going to see him try and also launch his own. Anyway, guys, in the meantime, thank you so much. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. It really promotes my channel. Okay, then you write a positive comment down below, and make sure you watch this video to the end. The other thing is share this video with your friends. The other thing is what? Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Most of you are watching this video without subscribing. It's free to subscribe, and after you're subscribed, what else can you do? You turn on the notification bell. You see that notification bell, a place that is written all, you turn that one on, so that anytime I upload a video, you become the first person to see that video. Are we together? Thank you so much for the support. We're headed now to 800 subscribers, and I believe we'll hit 1,000 very, very soon and get monetized. In the meantime, thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Adios.